You're now listening to A-Rod Music.
Feel the rush from this dust, nigga, this corner's us.
That's why nobody fucks with you.
What up, man? It's your boy Genghis, aka Cos Controversy, aka the Brown Mamba. And we're here with another one, another banger. With that, cue the cheesy intro. Alright. Do aliens exist? Do you believe that aliens exist? Alright. So, it's 2022. They have been discussing aliens since whenever, since all of us was born, all right? Since before all of our times. So, I've looked up in the sky. Of course, I think all of us, we don't do it every day or whatever. We don't make it a habit or a career out of it, right? But it's like, think about it. Your whole lifetime since you've been alive on Earth, have you ever seen anything funny moving in the sky? I mean, just question yourself that. And like I see a whole bunch of like all these researchers and experts, supposed experts, and you see all these like documentaries on UFOs and all the stuff that be going on, but do they really exist? You know what I'm saying? Do you believe in it? You know what I'm saying? I would love to hear that. Press the like button, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me hear your thoughts on this. I really want to engage in you guys in this conversation. I want to know exactly what you think. Do you really believe that there's something out there, that there's something more than just us? You know what I'm saying? When you look in the sky, you see all these stars and constellations, and I've seen comets and stuff like that in the sky. I've been to like upstate New York or Pennsylvania where the skies is more clear than the city, because the city has a lot of pollution, so you don't really see like how clear the sky is. If you guys ever been to like the countryside of wherever, a state or wherever you live in, or if you are from there, if you are from like open area, countryside or whatever, you get to see a clear sky. It's more clear. There's a lot of movements and stuff that happen up there. A lot of the stuff too, you see like a lot of the bright stars, and that's some of those not even stars. Like if you see something real close, real bright, a lot of those are satellites. So I believe, this is another video I'm gonna do, because this is why I'm gonna take it there real quick, where I'm gonna talk about the moon landing. To me, is a hoax. I don't believe nobody has ever been on the moon, but that's gonna be another video I'm gonna do for you guys. It's gonna be the next one. We're gonna take it there. I feel like doing something a little different. We're gonna take it to a little different topic right there. So you know what I'm saying? Like, are we the only beings around? Like, you know what I'm saying? When you look at the sky, it'll like space is infinite, right? It'll like it's a whole big universe out there, but for some reason, why does it seem like Earth is the only thing that's here, like the only planet with life on it? You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I think about that. You know what I'm saying? I know that listen, us as human beings, our minds wander, and we think about all the kind of possibilities of what ifs. It's intriguing to explore the unknown. You know what I'm saying? Us as humans, we are very we are a curious species, so it's like it's very intriguing to think about these things and to try to research these things and to try to uncover truths. Like we want to know about these conspiracies and if it's true or false, and it's very intriguing. I would love to know the truth. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one day, I'm not gonna say in our lifetime, but maybe in the future sometime, maybe they'll come out. If they out there, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? But and then we seem to put like extraterrestrials on a pedestal, where so it's like we say that they're intelligent beings, But if you think about it, the intelligent being so far that I see is us, because we the ones that's coming up with this technology. We the ones that's creating this stuff with our thoughts. Don't get it twisted. Like there's a lot of like conspiracy channels out there that talks about uh how there's more supreme beings out there, and they the ones that's supplying us with this technology. I've read books on it. I don't know. I recommend you guys. This is one of the greatest books I've ever read. It's called Behold the Pale Horse. It's by William H. Cooper. Uh, this book is. I think this book came out in the late '80s or something like that. But this guy like exposes like secret societies and like he talks about aliens and all kind of like conspiracies that's happened in history, and he exposes all that. You know what I'm saying? He got murdered, so there's got to be some kind of truth to what he's talking about, because actually law enforcement killed him in front of his house. Supposedly that's a story. If you guys want to do research on that, just Google or read on it. William H. Cooper, the man who created Behold the Pale Horse. He used to work for the military. So that's something that he has to know, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, is there anything out there? It's 2022, you know what I'm saying? We got all this technology and all this advanced stuff and I believe that we still didn't even reach a peak yet, because even when the times that we not, there's gonna be a day that we all gonna die. We're not gonna be here. So you could imagine that, time moves on. Even though we gone, but time moves on. You know what I'm saying? On this reality, in this earth, in this plane. So technology is only gonna keep getting more advanced. I can imagine. Look at the stuff they got now. Imagine what they're gonna have 100 years from now. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's also interesting. You know what I'm saying? I love to think about these things. I've always been a person that I love to be creative and use my brain a lot. This is the kind of stuff I like doing. So this is the best times to be alive. And with all this technology we have now with social media, and everybody has the internet, we have access to the internet, man. I mean, it's like, we could explore more. We could process information way more faster. So let's see where we take it from there. But I want to hear what you guys think. Know what I'm saying? Talk to me, man. Comment down below and let me know how you feel about this. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? This is something a little different. I wanted to touch on this thing. Like I tell you before, and this channel you're gonna get. I'm versatile. I touch a whole lot of different topics. You know what I'm saying? I love to talk about these things. These are things that I always thought of when I was a kid. I'm sure a lot of you, when you was young, you thought about these kind of things. You know what I'm saying? The mind, we wonder. You know what I'm saying? And the universe is infinite. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot to explore. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like I try to look into certain things, and it all boils down, like, for example, I've seen like so much footage on like, you see all these UFO sightings, but I don't know. I've never seen one. I mean, I've seen funny stuff moving this, but I don't know. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? It could be a foreign satellite. It could be the government, experimenting with aircrafts or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, who knows? You know what I'm saying? It's so much. It's just. But I've never seen anything. I mean, people. There's people in history that have claimed that they've been abducted. But for some reason, you don't hear. You know what bugs me out? You don't hear that stuff like going on in the cities. You hear this stuff goes on in like open country, like, you know what I'm saying, or like, you don't hear that like in New York City, Chicago. You know what I mean? You hear this stuff go on in like Phoenix, Arizona, where Area 51 is at and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because that is a true military base. Who knows what goes on in there? They keep that top secret. One day I think I'm gonna touch on that also. Area 51. I love all that stuff. One of my favorite subjects in school was science. I always been into science, man. I love it. That's how we discover a lot of things on Earth, right? Through science. That was definitely one of my favorite subjects in school. The sighting stuff, I don't know, man. Who knows what that be? I believe that those are government aircraft that they make, and they be testing it out, and then people see it, and then they bug out with it because the fear of the unknown. You know what I'm saying? Some people panic, some people are intrigued by it, and they start recording and they catch these events, and then it becomes like a big thing. It starts spreading around everywhere like wildfire, and then it becomes a hot topic. You know, another quick thing I wanted to mention, if y'all want to look into it, I think the government released some documents. I think it was like 2 years ago. What it was they I think they made like a whole like I don't know the proper what's the proper word I'm looking for it, but like when they come out with like text, like they come out with these like, oh man, damn, I'm sorry y'all, I can't think of the damn name of what I'm trying to tell y'all, but it's kind of like a pamphlet, I guess you could say, you know what I'm saying, about something a subject that they want to talk about, and they came out with like a whole thing of saying that aliens exist and all that. This is the government that said that, the United States government that came out with these documents. This was like 2 years ago, I think in 2020, but y'all can look it up. Um, I don't. To be honest, I'm like 50-50 with it. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's a side of me that wants to believe it, but then there's a side of me that's like, nah, come on. I listen. If you want to uncover truth, man, look, you see what you see with your eyes. As long as I've been alive 36 years on this earth, and I've never seen nothing funny like that. You know what I mean? It's like I see what to me was believable was what's in front of me, what I could see with my eyes. All that other stuff is just like stuff that gets thrown in the air, and then we just get curious about it, and we bug out about it, and then we be like, oh, is this for real? So it plays with your mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person that I see the truth through things. I'm not a person to be deceived. You know what I mean? I practice that. I practice. Come on, I'm not a person to easily be fooled. You know what I'm saying? Too smart for that, too intelligent for that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're gonna keep it like that, guys. And I think that's something I always say. I thank you so much for the support. Numbers don't lie. Facts don't care about your feelings. 2 take away 1.